friends!
Hello!
So what are we cooking today?
We're going to make some tiramisu, but not in the family style, just like a nice individual one. So we have here some double cream with some sugar. We have next to we have the mascarpone with a little icing sugar. You know, mascarpone is the Italian cheese, and here we have a nice strong espresso. Now we have to make sure that if you mix ingredients together, like the whipped cream and the mascarpone, if I do this like this, you're going to have nice lumps, so we don't want that. So just want to make sure that they all have the same thickness. That's what you do when you do cooking. You always have to make sure that everything has the nice thickness. Put a little icing sugar inside, because as you know, everything needs flavor. Just make sure that there are no lumps inside. Beautiful. See, all the lumps are gone. Now we'll mix this nice together with the double cream. Just make sure, when I buy double cream I always buy the old one, because you can whip it a little further. The fresh one is always getting very thin. You need to be nice and thickness like the other thick. Just make sure you mix it, fold it together, nice without lumps. Now I'm going to fill the pastry bag and make sure that the bag is a little inside out, because otherwise it will make everything dirty. You don't want this. There we go. So my base is ready. Make sure that you cut this top off and throw this away, because most of the time it gets back into the food. Now my base is ready here. I have here my strong coffee with a little icing sugar and a little Baileys. Because I love the alcohol. Make sure it's nice and tasteful. And I have to measure, and I want to make sure that they all look the same. I think I'm going to go halfway. As you can see, perfect. So we're going to cut all the savoir, or the champagne fingers, or the lady fingers. Every country has its different name. Just make sure when you put them inside, just like a split second. And as you can see, you make sure that you always put a little in the middle. You have to go all the way around, because otherwise they will fall. Yeah? And I want to put all the sugar inside, just like this. You can use a square. I know not everybody has the rings at home. Don't worry, get a bowl of Coca-Cola, cut the rings, then you have your special rings homemade. And as you know, that most of the time I ask my friends when they come to the class, I said, when you have your friends over, when do you make the food? And everybody's rushing on the day. Why not the day before? Because when my friends are coming, I want to have a drink with them. See, make sure that they're all the same size. Don't put them all in one time inside, because what will happen is they get soggy and you'll never get them out. Now, the last pieces, break them apart so you can push them on. Use a little of the mascarpone tiramisu. And a lot of recipes are with egg yolk. I don't want to use egg yolk because I want to make it light. I want to make sure that you can eat it at home. And in the recipes, when they use the egg yolk, it's not cooked, so you cannot use raw egg yolk with sugar. That's why I give you a nice, easy, simple presentation. Just little dots on the top, like this. You make a second round. And important, you have a nice, thin sieve. And we don't want to do like this with one color, what you see in the restaurants. Just a little. Just like that. Perfect. Now you put this in the fridge for, let's say, 2-3 hours, or you can use it for the next day, and then as you can see it is ready to go. But I always like to have a little presentation. Now what I have over here is fried spaghettini. We all know spaghetti. Spaghettini is a little thinner. I put this in the deep fryer, and after it comes out, put a little icing sugar inside, as you can see. It's nice and crispy. Now, after I take this out of the fridge for 2 hours, put it in the middle of the plate. But as you can see, sometimes we cannot wait, so we just push the thing off, and as you can see, voila, we're ready to go. Now the eye want also something, so I have here a simple presentation what you can do at home. So again, we go back to the cocoa powder, just make sure you touch it lightly over the fork, lightly over the spoon, so you can see this really back when you take it away. So we take the spoon away, take the fork away. I put a nice little piece of the fried spaghettini on top. Here we are. Onto the other side. Beautiful. So here we are. And here is my... Just push the little down, otherwise it's going to fall. So here is my tiramisu with a Dutch twist. Just nice, easy to do. You can make this the day before. Put it in the fridge for a day, put it on the ring, nice decoration. As you can see over here, I put a nice little ribbon inside. If you have some time, go to the shop to make it a little extra beautiful. And that's it for today.